back. This week we're going to do something a little different. We're going to look instead at political happenings in South Korea instead of more cultural, artistic aspects of it. Today we're actually going to be reading into the story of the impeachment of South Korea's now former president, Ms. Park. And there's a short video to sort of explain the protesters who were aiming for the impeachment of Ms. Park.
잘못된 사람은 반드시 벌을 받게 돼 있고 죄값을 치러야 된다는 그런 게 있는데 오늘 헌재에서 이렇게 다른 선고를 해줘가지고 기분이 매우 좋으며 앞으로도 그분에 대한 주변 사람들이 처벌받고 다시 정신 차렸으면 하는 생각 가져봅니다.
So, actually, the first woman was a pro-Park supporter, and what we saw in this video was the point of view of each respective party. So, Miss Park is 63 years old, and she's the daughter of a former military dictator of South Korea. And she's a hardline conservative, and she has a lot of support from the elderly population of South Korea, especially because she is, or was, very adamant in her sort of refusal to negotiate with the North Koreans. And her sort of no tolerance policy of North Korean antics. The reason that people want to impeach her is because she was taking bribes from businesses, most notably Samsung, well into the tens of millions of dollars, and frankly that's pretty inexcusable from my perspective. But what's interesting, I think, about this event is that it's sort of polarized the country into the young and the old. And these two people who we saw interviewed, here's a picture of Ms. Park, by the way. These two people who we saw interviewed really represent these two demographics well. The younger generation wanted to impeach her because they're striving for an economically fair world where they can succeed and just thrive for the years to come. And the more elderly population want security for their country, and they also have a sort of greater awareness of the history of Korea, which is changed dramatically over the past 70 years. So I think, when it comes down to it, did the Korean Supreme Court make the right decision in impeaching Ms. Park? Yes, she broke the law. But are the worries of the elderly in South Korea unjustified? There are worries that a new leader might not be as hard on the North Koreans and might make a misstep and start a conflict again. No, I don't think those are unfounded. We just have to wait and see what will come out of this, and hopefully it's a positive one for Koreans, both young and old alike.